Right. Hello. Happy Friday, Sagittariuses. I am here to do your new moon reading for January and your full moon reading for February. We're going to be looking at what's leaving, what you may be getting rid of, shedding in January, and what is coming towards you in February. These are very important readings that I hope a lot of you guys catch. Hold on. Okay. All right. And so we're going to be looking at that from behind the veil. I like doing readings for my good listeners. Okay. So, I'm behind the veil flipping cards. And make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. Okay. Also support the channel by clicking the thumbs up. And if you guys want to schedule a private reading, visit my website. The link is below in the video description box. You can even use this coupon code for 45% off. Okay. All right. So we've already invoked Saint Michael. We'll invoke his energy again for clarity and protection. Okay, Spirit Guides, what messages do you have for the Sagittarius about what is leaving them in January? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for January 2023 about what may be leaving them, what they may be releasing for this new moon? All right, Ten of Pentacles upright, Queen of Swords inverted, Ace of Wands upright, Ace of Cups upright, Nine of Cups upright. Well, this is positive actually, but it does seem to be that there's going to be quite a bit of confusion about it. I don't usually like it when Queen of Swords is in the inverted position. Definitely can see a lot of new beginnings as far as with money and love. Hey, Shamika, good morning. But one thing that Queen of Swords is saying is that there is an expense that you can avoid. You spending a savings on something. Somebody's going to come in and get you for some money. That's a negative thing. Some kind of expense, especially in the home, involving either the home or some kind of financial aspect. Being overcharged for something. Money leaving your hands very quickly. This seems to be unnecessarily for me. Give me some clarity on this Queen of Swords inverted. Yeah, somebody trying to get you for some money in January. Or either overcharging you for something. You better watch out for this person. This person is a trickster. Can definitely see some of y'all Sagittarius is paying too much for either a washer and a dryer. Something you're going to be paying too much for. You could save yourself a lot of money. Okay, a shyster. Now, this Ace of Wands, what I can see with this is breaking free of strongholds that have a lot to do with your family bloodline. Okay, and going through a lot to get to that point. Okay. This Ace of Cups in the upright position and Nine of Cups, you can tell that this is an extremely emotional month for Sagittarius, as to where there may be a lot of emotions that you're releasing, and that's actually a good thing because you're going to be getting a lot off of your chest, which is actually a good thing. Because bottling up those emotions have been keeping you unhappy. But spirits want me to throw some advice cards. So you got another Ace of Pentacles, but it's inverted. And then the Star upright, and then Ten of Wands inverted, and then Page of Wands is inverted. So a part of your struggle is coming out of allowing things to burden you too much, to the point where it just makes you sick, a lot of pain, a lot of headaches, screaming and hollering. Goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Trust the process and protect your energy. So the advice on this one is going to be to not take things as such a negative. And protect yourself. Let's move on to February. Oh, Lord. I mean, I could get into more detail about this. Oh, God. There's a King of Pentacles inverted. Oh, some earth sign. Oh, and a Page of Wands inverted. Hold on. So your family has a tendency to, like when you look at your mother and your father, because that's who I could see in that Ace of Wands and that Ace of Cups, they just tend to do things real difficultly. Like it's just, everything is just so hard. And that's something that y'all going to have to break free of, because that is creating too much stress in your life. You got to trust. Okay. And if you do have a hard time trusting, then you may want to call to your ancestors. See what I'm saying? You may want to what am I trying to think about here? What am I trying to articulate here? Like when there's a change, some kind of change, it's like instead of you embracing that change and seeing what's on the horizon, it just like, oh my God, and the world is coming to an end, and it's blah, and I'm scared, and I'm pent up, and I'm tight, and I'm pressed. But you know, this change that's being facilitated is actually leading you to either something better, especially if some of you guys are having issues, you know, on your jobs, or even if you're sick, if you're not feeling well. You know, I'm a professional healer. And I believe that when people get sick, it's something that's healing. So as long as you keep that in mind. For example, one of my favorite vloggers, Emmy Made in Japan, she just recently um, had got COVID. Her and her family got COVID last year. And she's been extremely frustrated, you can tell, because she lost her sense of smell and taste. She does that for a living. Now, does that mean that she's going to have to, not, because she cooks food and tastes it for a living on YouTube? Does that mean that she has to completely change? It may, but it doesn't have to, because once she heals, her sense of smell and taste is going to be better than ever. But if she takes it as a negative, then it's going to manifest something worse. So, and that's not law of attraction. It's allowing the body to do what it's doing. So that's why a lot of people that get COVID and they lose their sense of smell or taste, and they're still experiencing it a year or so later, it has a lot to do with their own mindset. Okay. You're welcome, Shamika. All right, let's look at what's coming towards the Sagittariuses in February. Okay, so Queen of Wands comes up. It fell out of the deck in the upright position. So that is you. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. The Hierophant was cocked to the side in the upright position. Queen of Swords is upright. I wonder if Emmy Made in Japan is a Sagittarius. I'm going to have to look that up. Ooh, and then the Ace of Swords. You got all of the aces, Sagittarius. That's a ace is actually good, but it just kind of shows that you've had to go through some trials, which Spirit is saying that you bring a lot of that on yourself. Nine of Swords. See, yeah. So there's actually positive things on the horizon. Ace of Swords is when the mind becomes free. It's almost like an upgrade. Like you start seeing things differently. You start seeing things more clearer. And that's a good thing. But see, Knight of Wands comes up in the inverted position. I can't think that this is you. I hope it's not. You need to do some shadow work. And then Nine of Swords. So these changes that are happening are factually giving you like anxiousness and maybe even anxiety. At least this Nine of Swords is in the upright position. A lot of people do not adjust to change very easily. It's very difficult. Give me clarity on this Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles upright. There's somebody that you're competing with, that you watch them a lot in social media. You need to quit doing that. This is probably your ex. This is your ex. Quit watching your ex in social media, Sag. Why are you watching your ex's social media? Why are you watching your ex's social media? Justice inverted. Five of Pentacles upright. Judgment upright. And then the Lovers inverted. So that's definitely you. Or if that's not you, Sagittarius, then that's somebody doing it to you. Somebody just, and this has got to be somebody that posts a lot. So if you don't post a lot, this is keeping you at the Five of Pentacles, keeping you in a bad way. You need to discipline yourself. The Judgment card represents discipline in this reading. You're watching your ex and they are with someone else and they are manifesting a lot. They probably done bought some kind of something they done did. And you're like really, really, really obsessing about it. Like, why are you comparing yourself to those people? So this is what Spirit is working on. This is what they want you to work on. That's why this Hierophant came up cocked to the side. Because this is a spirit guide this spirit guide is factually riding you, and it's for your own good. Clarify this Hierophant. Yep. Six of Wands inverted. They telling you that's not the right thing. Yeah, you holding on. Yeah, you holding on. Four of Pentacles inverted. It's unhealthy. Knight of Swords inverted, and then the Strength card upright. Yeah, you need to quit paying attention to that, because and you know what, I've even if you know that you're going to get back with that ex and you're like in between times to where you know you're going to get back with that ex, but they're doing something else at the moment, and it could be at least 5 years before y'all going to get back together, especially for you young folk. And you just watching their social media. I can't breathe. This is hurting me. Why are you what are you doing? So it's not necessarily social media's fault that you have this addictive type of situation, Sagittarius. A lot of you guys are watching people, though, that it's not, you don't even want that person back. You playing yourself. You spend all your free time. So that energy is coming towards you. Lessons are coming towards you in February. Because you're almost sacrificing yourself for that person. You're just constantly watching and going, and free your mind from that. Because a lot of you guys are doing this to people that aren't even relevant to you, actually. Meaning that their life is not supposed to affect your life necessarily. So why are you doing that? You're bringing this upon yourself. You're inflicting these wounds on yourself. It's like a cliffhanger over and over again. Okay. Aside from that, Spirit is saying that great prosperity is coming to you and enlightenment. The Strength card can a lot of times represent spiritual wisdom and enlightenment. And then the Empress, of course, you know that represents money, that represents prosperity and wealth and security. And a lot of you guys really need to ground yourself. The Queen of Swords is an expert grounder because she is either an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini woman that grounds herself. She's grounded. Okay, so you probably have like an air moon. You do need to look at your chart to see how you align up with the planets and how they affect you. All of that stuff is important. Okay, and we can talk about fate and destiny, but let's keep it real. A lot of people's fate and destiny can and has been affected over and over again since the dawn of time. You may have a fate or a destiny to do something great in life, but fate and destiny changes all the time. And you are the one that facilitates that change. And this whole thing in social media, where you are profusely watching an ex, not serving you. not serving you, Sagittarius. Y'all need to get at me at that with that. Okay. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Your spirit is saying some of y'all need to stop looking at your ex's social media and look at the opportunities that are in social media, the financial opportunities. Okay. So if y'all need to reach me, the link to my website is below, and I will see you guys later. Blessings.